I am I love her, girl. I love well, thank you, Top Hat Daddy. I think yeah. Hello, Kwana. Ooh, thank you for the plain train name. Unknown name. That might be. I'm not sure. Thank you for the great game. Thank you, Top Hat Daddy. Hi, Steve.
We have
Oh,
trivia
Florida.
and a new segment. The
I did
guests show
Florida.
their pets. From kitty cats to zebra.
Unknown flyer. I don't know. Is it Darth Vader? Thanks for the bonus. Bonus, Eddie.
Dreams undaunted.
Hi, hi, MC. Yes. Hello. Now, is that Fox Boy? Is that you too? You. No, I'm like, who is that? That's BB. Okay, got you. Hey, welcome in, everybody. Welcome to Meow and Me. Meow is a featured pet show here on the platform each and every week, Mondays at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And here we are doing an hour long of just talking about different kinds of pets and different kinds of animals out here in the world. Please don't request the box because this is a featured show and the only guests are the ones that are pre-planned during this hour, okay? Also, keep in mind that it is a featured show, so I would keep your comments respectful and polite. Otherwise, there's lots of bouncers who would be happy to let you take a timeout. Okay, moving on. Now, our special guest tonight is Lizzie. I can't wait to meet her and her puppies. She's bringing on the dogs, but we are first going to get started with a little pet trivia. Now, believe it or not, bears are pets, and a lot of people have pet bears. I don't know if I would have a pet bear, but people do, okay? So we are going to do the bear trivia tonight, especially because it's almost, would you own a pet bear? I mean, besides Emoji J. I mean, he is, Emoji J does not count. Thank you, BB. Thank you, guys. Emoji J, no. Okay, how many species of bears are there, though, worldwide? 8, 16, 5, or 12? 8, 16, 5, or 12? What do you think? Hello, everybody, 5? That's a good guess. 8? Okay, Sniper. There are 8 species of bears throughout the world. Asian black bears, also called moon bears, brown bears, giant pandas, North American black bears, polar bears, sloth bears, spectacled bears, and sun bears. Yeah, wow, that's a lot. What is a group of bears called? What is a group? You run across a group of bears, what are they called? Okay? Are they called a clouder? Are they called a murder? Are they called a sleuth? Are they called a gang? What is a group of bears called? Is it a murder? Oh, a gang? Oh, a sleuth? Oh, a group of bears is known as a sleuth or sloth, although they do not hunt cooperatively or live in large family groups. It is not uncommon for unrelated adults to spend time together. So, hey, you want to come over for Netflix and chill? I guess that's what they do. Netflix and chill, the group, the bears that sleuth together. They network and they do Netflix and chill. All right. How strong is a grizzly bear's bite? How strong is a grizzly bear's bite? Is it 1,500 PSI, 1,600, or 1,200 PSI? How strong is a grizzly bear's? Is it 1,000? Good guess. 1,600 or 1,500? Nope. 1,200? Yes. Grizzly bears have a biting force of over 1,200 PSI. That's pounds per square inch. Let me give it to you like in a way that's more understandable. That's like enough to crush a bowling ball in their mouth. Does that help? Does that help everybody? A 1200 psi is enough. If they put a bowling ball in their mouth, that's enough for them to crush the bowling ball completely in their mouth. Yeah, I know some of you wish you had mouths that strong. All right, but you can learn. I don't know, maybe you can't. Which bear is the largest of the bears? Which bear has large clout? Okay, is it a brown bear? Is it a giant panda? Is it a polar bear, or is it a North American black bear? Which of the bears have the most clout? Okay, is it the polar bear? Oh snap, yes it is. The largest bear on record in modern history, at least, is 2,200 pounds, or 998 kilograms for those in the Europe countries and stuff. It is a polar bear that was shot in Alaska in the 19th century. Okay, a close second would be the brown bear, specifically the Kodiak bear, which is native to Alaska. Yeah. Hello, welcome in everybody. Who owns the most giant pandas in the world? Who owns the most giant pandas? I know that, you know, your boyfriend could be considered a giant panda, okay? But this is not what we're talking about today, okay? We are talking about the big fluffy bears. Is it the Chinese government? Is it the London Zoo? Is it the Beijing Zoo? Or is it the Wildlife World Zoo? What do you think? Is it the A, B, C, or D? I'm going with the Chinese government for winning. Yes, the Chinese government owns nearly all giant pandas on the entire earth. American zoos will pay up to $2 million to rent one for just 1 year. For just 1 year. Most sign a 10-year panda diplomacy contract. And if any baby cubs are born, then they have to pay an additional one-time $800,000 tax called a baby tax. How much for a day? I don't know. Like, can you rent a giant panda for a day? All right. How long is the sun bear's tongue? Some of y'all are going to get jealous right now, wishing your tongue game was better. All right. But how long is the sun bear's tongue? Is it 3 inches? Is it 12? Is it 9? Or is it 6? How long is the sun bear's tongue? Oh, wait. Is it, which one? Is it 3, Kitty? No. Is it 9? Oh, real. Sun bears use the remarkable 8 to 9 inches of their tongue in length to extract what? Termites, beetles, bee larvae, and some types of fruits. So they just like, and then grab the stuff from the trees and the ground. They sometimes dig in the ground with their tongues too. Yeah, I know. You guys are wishing your tongue game was strong. I get it, but it's not. All right, next. How next? How fast can a polar bear, or wait, how fast can bears run? How fast can a bear run? Is it 18 miles per hour? Is it 26 miles per hour? Is it 35 miles per hour? Or is it 9? Thank you, Grim. How fast can they run? Oh my God, you guys are so, 26, good guess, 35 for the win. Despite its immense size, and I do mean they are immense, okay? A grizzly bear can reach top speeds of up to 35 miles per hour. Oh my God. The fastest human being alive, the Jamaican sprinter Usain Bolt, can get up to top speeds of a little over 27 miles per hour. And you think of this massive polar bear. The polar bear can run faster than the fastest human being. I'm just saying. Do you really think you can outrun one in the forest? I I'm just saying. If you're just coming in, welcome in. All right. what what markings distinguishes an Asian black bear? Is it the white mask? Is it the white patch on their chest? Is it the white tail or the white paws? Which markings distinguish an Asian black bear? White patch? I feel like real life's got a bear in our basement. Just tell us, do we? Do you real? No. The Asian black bear is black, has a light brown muzzle, that means the nose, hello, and a distinct white patch on its chest, which sometimes has the shape of a V, okay? Like they got a V-neck tweet, bear coat on or something. It is also known as the moon bear or the white-chested bear. Yeah, it's exciting for sure, okay? We're almost done with pet trivia. And if my special guest is ready, please request the box so I know you're ready to go. All right. What species is Baloo from Rudyard Kipling's The Jungle Book? The Jungle Book, I want to be like me. That song. Is it a brown bear? Is it a sloth bear? Is it the sun bear? Or is it the Asian black bear? Is it a polar bear? No, 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 it's not. Black bear? Good guess. Sun bear? Good guess. Brown bear? Good guess. It is the sloth bear. Although Baloo in the Jungle Book is described in Kipling's work as the sleepy brown bear, Daniel Carlin, who edited the reissue of the Jungle Book in 1987, states that with the exception of color only, Kipling's descriptions of Baloo are consistent with the sloth bear, as brown bears and Asian black bears do not occur in the Seone area where the actual novel takes place. Yeah, that's it. All right, this is our last question for pet trivia tonight. If you're joining us, welcome in. Which bear actually hibernates in the winter? Is it a brown bear, the North American black bear, none of these bears, or all of those bears? Black bear? All of them? Nope. Brown bear? Nope. None of them do. It's a common misconception, Mythbuster. Oh my God, Kitty, what? Brown bears and North American black bears are not true hibernators. It is a common misconception that bears hibernate during the winter, while bears tend to slow down during the winter. They are not true hibernators. Black bears, grizzly bears, and brown bears do go into a deep sleep during the winter months, though, known as something called torpor. Torpor. I know. That was it, though. That's it for this week's pet trivia. If you're just joining Meow and me, welcome in, everybody. It's good to have you here. If you haven't favorited all these amazing gifters here at the top left corner, please hit them with a favorite and go check out their streams. If you're coming in just now, if you haven't got me favorited, please hit me with a favorite too. And my special guest is coming up in the box now, so get ready. Here we go. I can't wait to have Lizzie show off her pets.
Of my dogs. So how is everyone?
How are you, Lizzie? Tell us about your pets.
Well, see, I have a pit bull. I rescued her, and I have a Chihuahua. She's mixed. I don't know what the other mix is. Everybody says that she looks like she's got husky, so I'm gonna let y'all be the judge. They are kind of camera shy guys, so y'all just bear with me on this. Um, Oh, I got to turn this camera on back here, don't I? It won't work. There you go. There's my Chihuahua. Sadie, say hi to everyone. And then here's my pit. Her name is Pearl. You want this? Is this what you want? Huh? Is that what you want? Yep, that's what you want. Okay, go get it. Go get it.
Okay,
But
so that's Sadie, and what did you say their other name is?
the pit is. Hey, be nice. We're not fighting.
We're not fighting.
My pit. I mean, this is my
I'm dead.
pit. That's Sadie. That's the Chihuahua. This is Pearl.
Okay, Pearl, Sadie and Pearl, you said?
Pearl and Sadie, chill. It's okay. Sit, Pearl. Sit. they don't like they don't like one or the other not having the attention.
Okay, so World War Three is about they like okay, so how long have you had Sadie and how long have you had wait, did you guys are you in a small view or in a big view? Let me check. Let me try it again. There, is that better? Did everybody get to see them? I think you were in the small box, say or Lizzie. I don't know why I was calling you Sadie.
That's Sadie.
That's Sadie.
Okay. And there's Pearl.
And this is Pearl. And Pearl is the pit bull.
Uh-huh. She's the rescue.
Okay.
Now, I'll tell you about her first.
All
The
right.
reason why she's a rescue. Where I live at now, um, she was actually my neighbor's dog. Like literally my neighbor next door. And when I was streaming, I would stream out in my laundry room, which is kind of close to where she was kept at as a pup for the first 2 years of her life. And believe it or not, guys, you can you can tell when a dog is crying out for help. You really can tell when a dog is just howling to be howling, or when a dog's just whining to whine, or when a dog is crying out for help. Pearl was crying out for help. Every night I go out into the stream into my laundry room, I would hear her and I tell my stream, that dog over there is crying. She needs help. She wants me. You know, and I literally spoken into existence. I'm gonna get her. She's gonna be my dog. So the reason why she was out there is because there was an old man that had her, and he had a whole lot of health issues. He couldn't take care of her, and he was dependent on his grandsons. And well, y'all all know how kids are. They don't want to take care of a dog when it goes from pup to being a dog. So she was out there and literally just crying. And I said, "Oh, don't worry, Pearl. You finna come over here. You finna be mine." A week later, I seen after he made the kids leave, somebody was out there trying to clean up his yard. I walked outside and I said, "Hi." I said, I know, oh man, I know he can't take care of those dogs because he had not just Pearl, but he had another dog. It was a German Shepherd, and I'm like, there's one of them that I specifically want. It's really grabbed my heart. He said, which one you want? I said, that Pit. If he wants to get rid of her, let me have her. I promise you, I will give her the ever love that she needs and deserves. I will treat her right. I will take care of her. 3 days later, they come knocking on my door. You sure you want this? Yep, I do. When I got her, everybody that's in the comments that knows me, am I not right? Y'all seen her. Was she not skin and bones? Now she's laying down so I can show you this. Look how big that dog is.
She looks beautiful. She looks healthy. She looks like her coat is lovely, shiny. She looks fit, good in a nice way.
Mhm. She is very much so. And we've had so much, I mean, we've bonded a lot. We've bonded. I just had surgery in January. I had back surgery. And when I come home, that dog did not leave my side.
Oh,
Like
wow.
I would go and try to get a shower. Now I hate to admit this, and but I'm going to admit this. For the first couple of weeks after I got home from surgery, I couldn't fend for myself. I couldn't shower. I couldn't do nothing on my own. I had to have help. So I had family staying with me and helping me shower and everything. The whole time, every time I'd get out of the shower, that dog would be outside the door of the bathroom waiting until I got out of that shower. Even now, I can get up. I can't completely, I'm not completely healed. I can get my own shower now. I can do my own things, dress my own self now. But when I go get my own shower, when I get out of that shower, that dog is right there, right by the edge of the tub, like right up against it. Like, hi, are you okay?
Oh wow.
Yes, I'm okay. You can go in there now. And she'd get up and go in the living room. Like, dogs are smart. Y'all have no idea. And this one right here, she was given to me. This is Sadie.
What? She's like
Now,
a little nugget.
she is, you ought to see them play together. Now, what? Y'all have to, well, I knew she was going to move as soon as I tried. She doesn't like to show off her scars, but she's got two scars. Hey,
What are the
Sadie,
scars from?
she got ran over
Oh,
right in front of me and my daughter in law. Pearl, I need you to move. I got to show off Sadie right now. When I picked her up after the person that ran over, like they knew what they were doing. They was looking at us and we're hollering, no, no. And they're like, what? They stopped their vehicle on top of her. And I'm running out to the truck. I'm fixing to tear this truck in too because I done got all mad and everything. By the time I ran out there, they had done slowly moved off and I didn't have nothing in my hand. If I did, I would have thrown it and busted their windshield. Ain't nobody here.
so they purposely ran your dog over.
They purposely ran her over. Over $2,000 later, she's still here with me. I'm petting her. Let's see if I can do this.
How old was she when that happened?
She was a pup. All right, right in here, she has a dent. She's not going to let me show y'all. There's her scar from her head. Here's a dent right here. Sadie,
Oh,
can I see your paw? Can you come up here? Come up here.
little nugget.
She's not going to show me her paw. Her paw looks like she has a lightning bolt going down her leg.
From where they had to like kind of cast it up.
They had to sew her back up because when it got all, when everything was all said and done, her leg was broken in half. It was showing her muscles. They had to sew everything back up. They had to let everything drain out. It was bad. It was to the point she couldn't eat on her own. I had to syringe feed her. I had to keep her in a kennel. I could not let her out for nothing because unless I had to take her to the potty, that was all. But if you let her out, she's wanting to jump and wanting to play, and you can't let her jump because she's got a broken leg casted up. And they had a little cone around her to keep her from eating off the cast. Oh, she's laying down. I might can show y'all. Hold on. We're gonna try to get this view of her. Hey, baby, let me see that. Let me see your leg.
Want to see the Harry Potter paw? Oh yeah.
Oh, you done got excited? Did you get excited, Sadie? Uh-huh. You got all excited. Whoop. Hey.
She looks like she's had a whole recovery.
Oh, she has. They're trip. They are a trip. Hey, that Pearl. We're not
So
going to fight.
how long have you had both of them together, Lizzie?
Both of them together, I've had 3, maybe 4 years.
Okay.
That's when I got Pearl 3 or 4 years ago.
Okay.
Sadie, I got her about 5 years ago. The reason why I got Sadie, my son brought her to me. Sorry, y'all, I didn't want her, but I got her anyway. It was my birthday when he got her for me. And the reason why I wanted her because I seen her and she had blue eyes. I'm like, oh my gosh, she's so cute. I want her. My son's like, Mama, do you really want that dog? I said, no, I really don't want that dog. I, I went on a trip and I started to come home and I'm calling him. I'm like, is everything okay? Yeah, but when you get home, make sure nothing runs out the door. I'm like, what are you talking about? Don't tell me you got that dog. He's like, yeah, she's probably hiding behind the couch. I said, I'm going to kill you.
Oh my
But
God. Hey, do you want to adopt me, Lizzie? I have blue eyes too. If you want to adopt
you
me, let me
come,
know.
come right
Okay?
on over. I'll dog you. I'm live. I'm actually live at the 2, and I told my stream, I said, when I got in your box, I was gonna be like waiting on you to say, what are you looking at? I'm gonna be like, is this what it's like to be a kitty commander's box?
Oh,
So come on and I'll dog you. I got room.
I can. I was just like run around, you know. I mean, why not? What's your okay? So we kind of went over the like kind of like a good memory that was a bad memory, but became a good memory too. What's your best memory of your of if either of the pets like that you have?
I would have to
It
say
could
this.
yeah.
I would have to say the story that I told you just now because that going through both process taught me how to be more patient.
Oh, okay.
Especially having to syringe feed Sadie.
Yeah, I
That
can
taught me
imagine.
that really taught me patience. And then now she's not as bad as she once was, but it did cause her to become very food aggressive.
Oh,
Um,
how have you dealt with the food aggressiveness?
tell her how bad it is, and it's like, no, don't, bad. And then I'd get treats. I'd hold a treat in my hand, and I'd cuff my hand like this, and I would make her look for it. And she knows better to bite me. Let me tell you, they both know better to bite me. As big as Pearl is, I'm gonna put her on the ground, bite me and see.
Well, I mean, and she's a pity, right?
Yes,
So
she's a
like
pity.
you got a pity, and then you got a mixed Chihuahua, right?
Yeah, everybody says they think she's mixed with husky because of her tail and her facial whatever, and then she's got blue eyes.
They were just violating that little Chihuahua. Or was it the Chihuahua that violated this husky? I don't know, but
I mean, I don't know, either or, one of the two, a Chihuahua and a husky. I don't know if it's a husky or not. Everybody says she is, but
I mean
I'm
that
gonna have.
sounds wild, I okay, not too much on me. I know it was a little wild. Okay. Okay. What's your guys' favorite thing to do together, Lizzie? What's your guys' favorite thing to do together? As maybe what you think their favorite thing is and what your favorite thing is different.
I like taking them for walks.
Oh,
Now, mind you, I had surgery and I haven't been able to do that for a while. And Pearl's looking like she's getting a little bit flabby there. And I told her, I said, just as soon as I can get to where we going for our walks. So me and her needs to get our exercises back in ASAP. But yeah, I like taking them for walks. I like taking them outside, and they love to chase whatever toys I have. There's a toy and I lost it. I can't. Oh, I gave it to Pearl. That toy I was playing with in the very beginning, Pearl doesn't like the sound of it. So I'll go outside and I'm squeaking it as loud as I could squeak it. She'd come run up and I'd throw it and she'd go catch it. And of course, she'll go hide it. Sometimes it's closer to me, sometimes it's not. But either or, I'll watch where she goes and hides it at, and I'll go get it and I'll squeak it again just to make her run for it again.
so then that's Sadie's toy then,
um, well,
or neither one of them like it.
Sadie had Sadie has nothing to do with that toy. She likes toys like this. She likes the rope toys.
Okay, like
Sadie,
tug of war.
Sadie, you want it? Uh-huh. Yeah, I thought so. You no, you said I ain't playing tonight. Okay, fine. Here, go get it.
Greedy.
Yeah, she ain't playing. She don't care. This is
Oh,
this is their sleep time.
oh, that is fair too. Well, if you're just coming into Meow and Me, welcome in. This is a featured pet show here on the Meet Group platform. Lizzie is my special guest. We're here with Pearl and Sadie, her two dogs, as well as the owner is Lizzie. So if you haven't favorited Lizzie, hit her with a favorite, please, and go check out her and her stream. Thank you, Free Soul. Also, please favorite the gifters. They're in the top left-hand corner somewhere, and hit them with a favorite. Go check them out as well. All right, let's go back to business. What bad habits do your dogs have, Lizzie?
Oh my lord. Pearl has a bad habit. I can't stand this.
Uh-oh.
This dog likes to lick.
Oh, she's the licker? Like
Oh
all
boy.
like
Sweetness, you knew I was gonna say that, didn't you?
she's the licker.
I'll be getting up out of bed. I'm telling y'all, I am not lying when I say this. When I get out of bed, this dog is right there at the foot of my bed. She knows what time I get up. She doesn't come in there. No, she likes to lick me.
Like
When I
like
She knows what time I get up, so she comes in there and she sits down. And when I'm getting up, literally that dog is looking at me, and I'm like, "Oh my god, I don't even want to put my leg out of the bed because I know as soon as I do, she's gonna be eyeballing it." Girl, when I throw my leg over to the side of the bed, that dog is. And I'm like, "Girl, I know what you want to do. Get away, back off." You know I'm talking about you. I see you wagging your tail. That's her worst habit. But now, mind you, she has controlled that a lot. Now, I think the reason why she does that is because of her not getting enough of love. Because when I first got her, every 2 seconds, that's all she wanted to do, and I had to teach her no lick, no lick. I can love you without licking. So she does not do it as bad as she did when I first got her.
I mean, some people do want to love you through licking. I mean, oh wait, no, I'm just kidding. Anyways, like, out of bounds, kitty. Okay, okay. I all right. Okay, but no, no, I get it. All right, emoji,
I'm
stop.
not commenting.
But no, I agree with you. Like, it sounds to me like you had like it was a trained behavior and you really worked with her to get her to do some adoption. And that's important. What about
Working with a pit
that was
is hard.
Sadie, right? That's
Yeah,
Sadie.
Sadie. The only bad habit I would say about Sadie is that when I go to give Pearls a treat, I had to rephrase the word. When I go give Pearl a treat, Sadie's ready to take that treat, whether she's done had her treat or not.
Oh,
But that has to do also, I believe, with the food aggressive.
okay.
I
And
feel
that might
like
have
that.
been because she came to you so skinny.
Yeah. No, say I'm talking about Sadie. I
Oh,
give
okay.
Pearl the treat. No, Pearl ain't food aggressive. Sadie's the food aggressive one, and she wasn't skinny. She was just hit. And the good girl, she sat down for me.
Um, all right. Here's the big question. You've been a pet owner for a long time, right? What has owning pets taught you about you? What has it taught you about yourself?
Oh, pretty much that I was a very impatient person.
Oh no. Oh
I was,
no.
yeah, I needed to learn how to be more patient. I needed to learn how to be more lovable. Um, I needed to learn how to give more people or things, anything, everything, another chance. Even still, I still forget that sometimes, but Sadie and Pearl reminds me, hey, you got to give me this other chance. I didn't mean to pee pee in the house, but give me another chance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's all about chances, loving, patience.
Yeah, sometimes people do need another chance, right?
Hmm.
And sometimes I say people and I mean sometimes pets too, as well. Like, if anything, pets for sure.
Yeah, yeah,
Sometimes
definitely.
people, you're like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Yeah. Um, Now you have those two, Pearl and Sadie. They get together. Do you ever have like a pet party or anything? Like, you get together with the neighbor dogs, or do they go to the dog park and hang out, or anything like that? Or are they
I,
like solo riders?
I live in Alabama. We don't know what a dog party is. But it's just them two, and I believe if I was to put Pearl around another animal, Pearl would try to eat it because the pet party. I had to watch Pearl with Sadie when I first got her. I'm like, oh my god, no, she's going to eat Sadie. She's going to just have her for dinner. Yeah, so but they've learned to adapt with each other, and I think Pearl treats Sadie like her kid, like her pup, because ever so often I'd look over and Pearl's gnawing at Sadie like she's trying to deflee Sadie or something.
Well, I mean, they're probably cleaning each other.
Pearl's the only one that does it. Sadie sits there and she's like, "Oh yeah, right there." I'm sorry, guys.
That right there. Thank you, guys. Thank you. All right. How do you get them to do you bathe them yourself, or you take them to a groomer, or how do you go about
I
the
bathe them. I
yeah.
bathe them myself. I put Sadie in a tub because she's
Oh,
so small. But Pearl now, I used to could put her in a tub, but when she got bigger and gained a whole lot of weight, that dog finna get a bath outside or go to the groomer. Yeah,
do you have to like lure Sadie into the tub?
man, I have to get a treat. Now, why I keep pausing every time I say treat is because their word is hold on, let me type it in. Don't say it.
Oh,
Please don't
don't
say
say it. Don't say it. She said.
it.
Oh,
They
don't
will
look in the
go
chat if you
crazy.
want to see the that's the word. She's not allowed to say it. Um,
I can't.
I kind of low key want to, but I can't. I can't. I'm not that scandalous. I can't.
Well, I can't for one because I don't have any of those yet. I've got to go get some more. So if I tell them that, they're gonna think, "Oh, really?" And I don't have any to give them.
Oh, yeah, that would be kind of mean. That's kind of mean. Yeah, we're not gonna do that, you know? All right. What's the best part about you being a pet owner? Like, what's the best part?
Gives me something to do because like I said, I live at home alone. I do have a son with three beautiful granddaughters, all the ages 5 and under. This is the best part about this. You know how they say pits are bad dogs?
Yeah.
Well, my three granddaughters can come over and ride my dog like it was a horse, and that dog was looking at me like, "Mom, please, would you please make them stop? Get them off of me." Not the horse emoji. I'm
I
done.
I can't with him right now. Yeah. Yeah. Giddy up.
I like them. But yeah, the best thing about them and being a pet parent is just the fact that they keep you company. They when they get to when they get to, like, you have this special bond, they read you. They really read you. And to be honest, you end up reading them as well. I argue with them like I would argue with my kids.
I mean, I argue with my cats too, so I actually totally get that, and I totally understand that. I definitely do. All right, we only have a few more minutes left together, Lizzie. And before like you end up having to go and stuff, right? I do want to talk about like what you do here. When are you available, and like when are your streaming available?
I stream mostly in the evenings, probably around 8 or 9 Eastern. I'm on Central Time. And I like to just I don't have like a specific topic in my stream. I just go in, people comes in, they get in my box, we have box parties, we chill, we talk about whatever, and basically it's a whole family based type deal. Yeah, Jay's always in my box. I got most of my family in here. If you all want to say hi to Kitty Commander, that would be awesome. I got my family in here, and you'll see them in my boxes and all that. See, there they are. um,
So they probably
well,
need a favorite, and I'm guessing they would be happy to favorite people back, you know?
yes, they will favorite back. They will definitely favorite back. Um, so when we started the Misfits, we're a misfit family. When we started this family, we basically started it because when we was all hanging around, there was a whole lot of bullying on the out.
Mhm.
And we've seen so many people crying because somebody hurt their feelings with whatever words or whatever statements they did. And Sweetness down there, I talked to her and I'm like, let's start a family. Let's call us the Misfits because we're the people that, have you ever seen the Misfit Toy Island, whatever?
Yeah,
That's
they
her.
went to Santa.
Yep. We come together as one big family where we were not wanted. We all wanted each other. We have love for each other, even off of the app. We take things off of the app and we go into family calls and we get to know each other and make our bonds just that much stronger. And we're basically there for people to come and chill, listen to music. Some of us plays video. I'm one of the some of us. We play video games while we're live. And we're there to listen. If somebody wants to, oh my gosh, my stream, they just came in and went at me and da 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 da, and we're there, we're listening to them. It's like, oh my god, sometimes we don't know what to say, but sometimes we do. Sometimes we help them. My Turk, even people outside of the misfit tags, they all coming in here.
I
So we
love
got.
that. I'm here for it. And basically, what kind of games are you playing together with? And I'm assuming Sadie and Pearl are along for the ride.
Girl, they lazy.
You're
I'll be
like,
playing. I'll be playing video games, yelling at them like, "You need to turn around! They're gonna shoot you!" Sadie and Pearl's like,
okay, so they're not helping at all.
"No, they're not helping at all." Now let somebody come knock on the door. Thank you, Lurkies. Let somebody come knock on the door. Pearl, I didn't got her trained. I done got her to the point when somebody comes knocking on my door, Pearl would come sit right beside me, sit in the floor, and I'm holding her collar, and she's watching that door. The whole time she's watching that door, I'm telling her, watch them. Her ears just twitched. I'm like, watch them. And she'll just sit there and watch, and I'll say, get them.
All right. On that note, on the get 'em note, I'm here for it. And that'll be the end of our time together tonight, Lizzie.
Okay.
If you guys haven't favorited Lizzie, please hit her with a favorite. And all of her people here, they're happy to favorite you back if you're looking for favorites. And thanks for bringing Sadie and Pearl on the show and sharing them with all of us.
Thank you for having us. We enjoyed it. And thank you guys for being here.
I absolutely that part too. Yeah, without them, we are nothing. That part.
Right.
Okay, you guys, that was Lizzie. If you're just coming into Meow and Me, welcome in. This is a featured pet show here on the platform. We do it every Monday night at 9 p.m. starting, and we're just getting towards the end. And at the end of the show, towards the end of the show, we do something called Pets in the News with Cat's Roar. She delivers all the content about what's going on in the pet world. She does an amazing job each and every week. We are so happy to have her. And also, please make sure you're favoring all these amazing gifters, Top Edge Eddie, Free Soul, Bruce Wayne. That whole list of people are great streamers and have genuine hearts. Let's get Cat's Roar up in here, shall we? I'm going to try not to chew my gum, Cats. It's a very hard thing for me not. It's very hard for me not to chew on my gum like a horse.
Who sent you a horse?
What's that, Cats?
No, I said someone sent the horse. Funny. Anyway.
Giddy up.
Happy Monday. Happy Monday, everybody. In case you didn't know, guess what today is?
The day after Easter.
It's the day after Easter, also known as National Siamese Cat Day.
That's it. National Siamese Cat Day, Cats. Yep.
Who knew? Who knew? I didn't until today. So April 6th for cat lovers is the perfect day because it is National Siamese Cat Day. And this is the day that we celebrate these most elegant cats. Siamese cats are also called meezers. Didn't know that? Something else I learned today. A meezer, Meezers, is just a fun nickname that somehow Siamese cats acquired. I'm not really sure how. And, we all know that they're one of the most popular cat breeds in the world. And what's interesting? When I was a kid, I thought there was only one kind of cat. I thought there was just cats. I didn't know that there were breeds like dogs until one of my friends had a Siamese cat that looked obviously very different. And I was like, wait, so it was a learning experience for me. Anyway.
Okay. I had a Siamese cat when I was a little girl.
They're cool. I mean, they are very distinct looking. And so it was shocking as a child because honestly, I didn't know that there were really different quote unquote like breeds or kinds of cats.
I mean, I used to lip sync. Well, not even lip sync. I used to put it on my bed and sing Madonna to it. And I was like, I made it through the wilderness. Yeah. That poor cat. Like, I would close the door and put it on my bed and just sing to it. Yeah.
It's hilarious, hilarious.
Okay, that's totally not point relevant. Yeah, go on, cats.
But some other fun facts just about Siamese cats before we switch gears is that that breed of cats is over 700 years old.
Oh.
So very cool fact. You know, there are actual depictions of Siamese cats in drawings from the 14th and the 18th century. So that's how far back they are able to kind of trace that breed of cat. They have been presidential pets in the past. A Thai diplomat from Thailand gave President Rutherford B. Hayes, his wife, a Siamese cat that they named Siam in the late 1870s. So that's kind of cool. Originally, Siamese cats, when they were bred, were cross-eyed, and they had kinked tails. And you know, eventually those traits were bred out of them, for lack of a better term. They tend to be larger cats. Again, this is all new to me. The average Siamese male cat is between 11 and 15 pounds, and the average female is between 8 and 12 pounds, which is on a little bit of the larger side of domestic cats.
Right.
Yeah, and last but not least, that they're movie stars. Siamese cats are popular. They've appeared in Lady and the Tramp. I think somebody might have mentioned that in the comments, and another movie called The Incredible Journey. So they are popular celebrities as well.
Was that before AI or after AI, cats?
That was before AI.
Oh.
Before AI. You know, I bet AI put a lot of pets out of business.
Well, I know they're gonna in recession. Pet recession.
Never mind the people, but the pets too. All right, here's a question for you. Have you ever walked your cats like on a leash or a harness, or any cat that you've ever had?
I have tried to walk Chuck Norris, and he absolutely was not about it. Neither was Minka. I did try with both, and neither hated it. They hated it. They hated it, you know?
Yes. What's interesting is that I guess, and I've seen this a little bit, but maybe for folks who are a little bit more into the cat side of things, that there's been a lot of videos like reels on Instagram and videos on TikTok where people are walking their cats, you know, putting harnesses on them, walking them. Sometimes it's very obvious that the cat is not exactly thrilled. And other cats seem to certainly enjoy going for those walks. But
I'm jealous of them cats. I'm jealous of them. I would like to be able to walk my cat, and I hate them. I hate those people.
But what's interesting though is that what they're saying is that, is it really good to take your cat on a walk? Or is it just good for TikTok? You know, is it good for content, or is it something that's actually good for a cat? So that was kind of an interesting question. And you know, what this article says, and again, this is one vet's opinion on the topic, but thought it was interesting, was that, you know, with a lot of, they say, younger people living in cities, areas that are not as rural, that they just don't tend to spend a lot of outdoor time, especially if you don't have a backyard, if you want to let your cat out, or that kind of thing. So they're saying that younger people, the only way that they can let their cat out in the quote unquote wild would be to put a leash on them. So long story short, basically what this article says, and there was a cat expert as well as a veterinarian, is that, you know, it shouldn't be, well, they don't condemn the practice of walking your cat on a lead or a leash or a harness. They also don't recommend it because it really just depends on your cat and your pets.
Okay.
You know, at the end of the day, and I think that's true for almost everything, or should I say every pet. Every pet is so individual. But what they're saying is that you really need to assess your cat's comfortableness with the activity, and of course with you know, wearing a leash or a harness. You know, basically, is the cat thriving in the environment that you're making it be part of, and how it's being part of it? Or are you just forcing the cat to adjust to it, maybe for the purpose of social media or otherwise?
Yeah. I mean, right? That's a good question.
And if you're really convinced that that's something you'd like to do with your cat, you have to invest the time, the care, the patience, the reward, like any kind of training that you would do with your pet. It's not a matter of just throwing a harness on your cat and pulling it down the street, you know, in all seriousness.
Yeah, no, they definitely don't like that.
No. So, you know, at the end of the day, you know, this article was just to stress, like, hey, you might see this on social media. It might look like it's fun. There are cats that truly enjoy it. I mean, I've seen cats that go on hikes with their families, and they're in the mountains and, you know, taking pictures and like the Grand Canyon and all that. And I think that's wonderful. But the lesson learned here is just to make sure that, in fact, your cat is enjoying themselves and
Yeah,
that
I
they're
know. So valid, right? So valid. I know that I don't want somebody to put a leash on me and drag me through the woods.
No, me either. So we're on the same page. I think everybody would agree.
Right. Just saying.
Last but not least, switching gears to a more kind of serious thing to talk about, which we don't talk too much about on here. But, you know, our pets don't live forever. We wish that they did, and oftentimes you really, like, you obviously, you know that when you get a pet. And, you know, euthanasia or pet euthanasia is something, a decision that a lot of us have to make at some point as pet owners. Sometimes the decision's made for us, right? But what this article kind of focuses around, and it's kind of interesting, not being bullied into thinking that you have to stay with your pet when they're being euthanized. And I thought this was an interesting take because, you know, we all have our own coping mechanisms. We all have our inability to maybe cope with certain things, or, you know, we cope with things in a different way. And, you know, going back to social media, you know, whether it's TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, there seems to be a kind of a uptake in people being shamed for not staying with their pets when they're being euthanized. So the article interviewed a vet to really talk about what happens to your pet physically, emotionally, and again, they don't know everything, obviously, but when a pet is being euthanized, because a lot of the comments on some of these social media things were like, aren't your pets looking for you in the room, and they're looking all over the place, and they're in a panic. And the vet said, honestly, like, that's a bunch of baloney. That's not necessarily the case. It's not true in most cases. That euthanasia is a very peaceful process for most animals. And, you know, vets take the opinion that as much as they want your pet to have a good life, they also want your pet to have a good death. And I know that might sound a little funny, but it's, yeah, I think that was a very interesting way to put it, but I think it also kind of hit the nail on the head. So, you know, the reason why I'm bringing this article up is because, you know, many of us, like I said, have had to put our pets down. Some of us might be in the process right now. We're dealing with aging or ill pets. And I think it's important to recognize that, you know, whatever decision you make for yourself and your pet is the right one. And that was really the tone of the article. And the vet just wanted to, you know, reassure people that when it is your pet's time to go, whether you are physically in the room or not, your dog feels loved, they are comfortable, they are not panicking, and you should be rest assured that vets will take care of, and vet techs and anybody else who might be in the room will take care of your pet during those last stages. So I thought that was an interesting article to bring up. You know, like I said, we try to, of course, talk about positive things, but the reality of pet ownership is that we're probably going to have to deal with this at some point in our pet ownership lives.
And then that's so, it's so valid. I know many of us already have cats. And so Like, yes, I think too, maybe even I could go, our pets can tell when we are stressed and
Yeah.
we are sad and we are upset. So maybe it may even be more humane not to sometimes at times be there. Like, I don't know. It just depends on some of those things. I don't know, but I'm just saying
Yeah.
there's possibilities for sure. And I think that's would say, yeah, there's no wrong way to go about it. No right or wrong way to go about that.
Absolutely. Whatever the right way is whatever's right for you
Yeah,
as the individual. So, social media is a very powerful thing, but I know for me, and I'm sure a lot of other people, sometimes when I'm scrolling, watching videos at night, laying in bed before I go to sleep, there are sometimes a lot of thought-provoking videos or content that you might see that can be upsetting or make you think, or, oh, did I do something wrong? Or so I thought it was a good article to kind of cover. Like I said, just because we know that it's a part of pet ownership, unfortunately, is also dealing with the time that we lose our pets.
yeah, absolutely. All right, Cats. Well, what do you have coming up this week? You have anything going on?
Sure. So I am hosting a weekly show on Wednesdays at 8:30. It's called Middle Ground. The idea is that we just talk about topics at anywhere from music to religion to politics, dare I say it. But the idea is not for me to convince you what your opinion should be, but just to host a platform where we can talk about those things, share our ideas, and hopefully find some middle ground. So if you think that's up your alley and you want to check it out, it's every Wednesday at 8:30.
That's what's up. And I'm going to be on there in a few weeks talking about AI, or no, the digital privacy in your children, right?
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah, which I got a lot of experience because I have a daughter who yelled at me half her life, "Don't take my picture. I don't want it on the internet."
Well, there you go. And if there's anybody who's interested on being on that particular episode with Kitty, I do have some openings. So just let me know. Sorry.
Everybody's scared. Everybody's scared. Like, yeah, I'm gonna try. I've been trying to convince my daughter to come on and do it, but I don't. She's not budging, Cats. But we'll see.
And it's 8:30 Eastern time. So thank you so much, Kitty. Have a great week, and everybody have a good one.
All right, that's Cats for everybody. I hope you've got her favorite id. She is our pet reporter on Pets in the News. Okay, she does an amazing job each and every week.